Oh my gosh, is my bun too high for this car? Let me get this video out. All right. Before I get into this video, I want to do a little promo. This shirt is from Babes in Scrubs. I usually follow them on Instagram, and it says save lives, chart, sleep, and repeat, or sleep, like do nurses get sleep? I don't know yet, but yeah, so this is cute. It came in this color. It came in, I think, like a dark heather gray, a nice mauve color, and I think it comes in a teal color, like a greenish color, whatever like that. But I'll put her information down in the description bar. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nurse Hannah coming to you with another video. And this video is going to be an update from me taking my Nclex last week, as well as me having a job offer. I already got a job offer. I had an interview the day after the Nclex, and I applied to this job back in DC, in the Maryland area where I went to school. And in this hospital, I had done my first Med-Surg clinical in there, and I kind of gotten a feel of how the hospital is already. And it is a teaching hospital, and that's number one. So you already know, like, the nurses and the atmosphere is very welcoming, because nursing students, not every clinical site is very welcoming of, you know, nursing students. I took my Nclex on Monday, July 27th. My initial time was 2:45 p.m. I got there around like 1:30, 1:40, I believe. Well, way before my time, because if you get there too late, then they can turn you around and you'll have to pay the $200 and look for another date all over again. And I was not having that. Okay. I already said in my other video, I do not have an extra $200 nor an extra 45 days for me to take this Nclex again. Like, it wasn't happening. So I got there early. I did my palm print. They had like a palm print thing where you do regular fingerprinting, but they read your palm, which is like more, I guess, secured in a way. So every time I'll put my palm on this black thing, and my fingers, like, it'll interlock, so they'll read the palm. So I'll put my hand on it if I want to go to the bathroom. I did it like 5 times when the lady was checking me in. I gave her my ID, as well as my phone. I make sure everything was in my bag, and they gave me like a lock key thing for the locker. I also put my phone in the white bag that they give you, so just to make sure that you're not going into your phone for any answers or anything like that. And if you do open it by yourself after you're done with the Nclex, then I think the site said your results are going to be on hold or something like that, because, you know, I guess they have to probably go through the cameras just to make sure that you didn't go through your phone. But I was like, making sure shorty opened my phone, making sure that I didn't look for any answers, anything like that. And yeah, so what felt like 4 hours, which actually it was 4 hours later, but I didn't think that it was gonna be that long. Like, I was literally falling asleep. Actually, I was falling asleep during the test. I was getting real, like, tired, like, you know. So I'm so happy that the COVID made the Nclex shorten their time and their questions for us to go in and out. So the Nclex is 60 to 130 questions for now until September 30th. That's when they're going to go back to the 75 to the 265 questions. So I went all the way to 130. I went all the way to 130, and how I knew I was going all the way to 130 was, I mean, obviously I passed 60, then I seen 80, and then I think around the time when I got to 80, I think that's when the computer had cut off. Well, I thought it cut off, but it gave me like this break option. So again, I had to raise my hand, and then the tester guy, he came, got my ID. You know, I don't even think did I use the bathroom? I don't even know if I used the bathroom. I think I just wanted to get up. Like, I just needed to get up just to breathe. Maybe I did. I can't remember if I used the bathroom or not. No, I did not use the bathroom. I went to go just to take a breather, just to get up and drink some water, and then I came back. So every time I come back, I had to like lift up my hair, pat myself down just to make sure I'm not bringing any answers or anything like that, regardless of them having cameras on you from either sides, because I've seen the camera footage, like the guy that was doing the surveillance. There's a camera looking on top of you and on the sides, and yeah, but still you had to pat yourself down, do the paw print thing again, and yeah, so you do that all the time. So I went back in, and then I seen 100, and then I was like, I might as well just do 130, and that's what happened. So I finished around 5 o'clock, and then when I went home, that's when I did the Pearson VUE trick. So if you want to see a video on that, I mean, obviously I passed because this is an updated video of me passing the NCLEX. But if you do want to see a video on that, and if you don't know about the NCLEX trick or the Pearson VUE trick, then you can check my video. I did the trick, so I got the pop-up and all of that good stuff. But me personally, like, I need to see either pass or fail. So the next day, which is the second day, that was a Wednesday. So Wednesday now, I was like always going on the Pearson VUE website trying to figure out when will this, the results was not ready yet for me to check to see if I got my official pass or fail grade. So 4:30 rolled around, nothing yet. Then 4:45 came, and then I saw a purchase, and I was like, oh my god, oh god, oh god. So I paid my little $7.95, and then I got the pass. And I was so hyped. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, if I did not pass this NCLEX on the first try, I think I would have went on a mental breakdown. Like, I'm dead ass, okay? I'm bringing my Brooklyn out. Like, I'm dead ass though. Like, I would have been tight. All right. So I passed, and then I told my professor. She told the rest of the class, because for some reason, like, and this is why I did not want to fail, because my professor, she would let us know when someone passes, right? Just to give them like a good motivation, like, oh, congrats to your fellow classmate. And I mean, I'm not one to be salty, but I'm not, well, I could be salty, but I'm not one to be salty or, like, you know, take away somebody's winnings. But I didn't want to win, I didn't want to lose, and I didn't want to feel like, well, Hannah, she failed, like, you know. So that's what I was kind of scared about. But I passed, and everyone said, you know, congratulations, PEARSON, woo. So that was that. And then for the job interview, I knew that I applied on Wednesday, the Wednesday before my NCLEX. A friend of mine was like, oh, apply to this job, you know, they're gonna take you, they're looking for nurses. And like I said, my school, we did clinicals over there, so I'm sure they know my school. So I did that. It was a Wednesday. That same day, HR, she emailed me back asking me questions like, what GPA did I graduate with, which field of nursing would I like to be interested in, and I believe like why that hospital or some other question, I can't remember. And I answered her back, and then she asked me which day would be good for an interview. So I said, like, yeah, Tuesday at 10:30. So Tuesday came along, and she literally called 10:30 on the dot. And yeah, so I did the interview. It lasted for like 30 minutes. And, you know, they asked you the typical questions like, you know, why nursing, tell me a time of your experience where you made a mistake and you learned from it, and etc. Like, where would you find yourself in 5 years, and blah blah blah, right? So she said, okay, so HR would contact me within 24 to 48 hours. So 24 hours rolled around. Wednesday now, nothing. Thursday, nothing. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yo, so I'm not getting this job. So I stopped looking at my emails and everything like that, because I was like, let me look at my emails, and if I see anything from HR, then I got the job. So my friends were like, oh, you got the job, you know, you're gonna come back to DC, you're gonna come back to Maryland area. And I'm like, oh, I don't know yet. Like, I didn't get the job. I didn't get the email. So Friday come along now, right? So now I'm stopped. Like, I haven't been checking my emails, and something told me to like check my email, because usually I'll get like notifications, but like the numbers on my phone, but I'm not hearing anything for some reason. I don't know why. So then I saw the email and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was like, you know, congratulations, Hannah, on your position in the general Med-Surg unit, blah, 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 blah. Let us know when you want to start. It was either the start date for orientation was August 31st or September 28th, and I chose September 28th. So I start September 28th. Now I will have to endorse my license from New York to DC, and I'm just waiting for my license number to come in, so that way I can tell DC my license number for New York. But that's probably gonna take another long week, like I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I'm just gonna keep my eye on it, and I'll just do the process for DC. So I got myself a job, and I passed my NCLEX in the same week. Like, won't he do it? Said he would. Yes. So like, I jumped on it really fast, only because I mean, I've known people that work in the hospitals, and they're like, oh, I'll help you once you get your NCLEX and you pass it, give me your resume. And I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but like, who's to say like that's really going to happen? Like, I mean, they can help me, but like, I was like, peace, I'm out. So now I'm just looking for an apartment to stay at, and all those other good stuff. Like, I'm ready to start my journey as a new nurse. I'm ready to embrace this new chapter in my life. Like, I know 2020 has been like, 2020 has been going, okay. This has been a really good turnout for me for 2020, as well as my school still fighting for us to have graduation and pinning, which is actually this Sunday. So I'm gonna see if I could film and vlog that as well. And I didn't even know, like, Maryland is really like on a rampant for COVID, so I'm kind of scared. I know Maryland was not as heavy as it was in New York when I was back in school, and now it's like the opposite. Like, New York kind of died down. Now Maryland is up, so it was like, what the heck. But nobody is allowed in the vicinity, only those who are graduating and the faculty and staff. So and everybody is going to be given masks, and, you know, 6 feet apart and all that jazz. So yes, so not everybody is graduating. The school had given us a choice if we want to participate in graduation this year or probably next year in 21, or maybe people don't even want to do it at all, because trust me, if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have been going. Like, I wouldn't have been going. But yeah, so I'm gonna go back in Maryland this weekend to attend graduation and pinning. So graduation is at 11 a.m. and pinning is at 6 p.m. the same day, and it's just gonna be an in and out trip. Like, it was gonna be a weekend trip, but it's just gonna be an in and out trip. So yeah, so I'll see if I can vlog that. And yeah, like, I'm a whole new nurse. Like, I am a whole new nurse. Like, I've been fighting for this, guys. Like, you don't understand. Like, I'm 32. I might not look 32, you know, black don't crack, but I'm 32. I've been fighting to like be and do this thing since high school. Well, when I say high school, since like I graduated high school. I graduated high school in 2006. I went to college straight from high school. I did the whole CUNY thing here in New York, and then like I was just over it. Then I was over New York. Then I was like, all right, let me go to this school. It was more smaller and out of New York, and you know, I feel like anything out of New York is easy, baby. Okay, in and out. Okay, in and out. I did my I did a little few things in there, here and there, in between from that time and now. I was a medical assistant, and I told myself if I had stayed here, I probably would have done nursing here, but it probably wouldn't have been a BSN, obviously. And then I did not want to do, you know, the associates and then to the bachelor's and then to the, I just want to do it straight through. So, yeah, I started at that school in 2016, obviously, and then I finished 2020. And yeah, like, it's been a real journey. It's been a long journey, but everyone is like, you know, you're so young and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. Like, who wants to be in school all their lives? Not me. So when I get my feet wet in a year or two, you know, start that master's and get all of that degree out as much as I can. I don't got no kids, I don't got no man, I don't got nothing holding me back. Okay, baby? Like, I'm here to make the money. Make the money, okay? So yes, I'm trying to be as best as I can, and as a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur, as a motivator, as an inspirator, like someone who can go big with nursing. All right, so I'm into makeup as well. I'm into makeup. I do it, I dibble and dabble in it on the side, and I was trying to figure out, like, how can I incorporate makeup and nursing. I was thinking something along the lines like me helping women who probably may have battled cancer, or who needs like a little pick-me-up or something like that, you know, like be on a committee or something like that. So that's just a thought, you know. So yeah, so that is my life update from the Nclex and a job offer and everything in one. Like, I've always heard stories like this before in the past, and it's like when it happens to you, it's like mind-blowing. Like, it's like one thing after the next, and it's like good things, okay, good things. So yeah, so just look out for my vlogs as a new nurse, and me out there back in Maryland and in the DC area, and you know, apartment videos on apartment touring, and videos on just apartment shopping, and you know, all those videos, because I'm looking forward to making these videos, and now I'm doing it, and y'all better watch. Comment down below, guys, and let me know how you are liking my consistency. Let me know if you're a student nurse. Let me know if you did the Pearson View trick. Let me know if you got a job offer. Let me know if you're in the DC, Maryland area, so we can vibe together, we can learn together. And I also have some nursing books that I might want to give away. Like, just give it away. Like, if you guys have ATI books, I have notes in there. I was thinking about keeping them, but then I'm like, ugh, I don't want to like clutter my my house and my apartment with all these books. So if your school is using ATI, if your school is using some of the books that I have, I can put a picture or probably put it in my video somewhere. Let me know if you guys need some books or some nursing books. And yeah, so like, I'm going to end this video with like, comment, and subscribe and click that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And until next time, bye bye.